Gamers, CloverPit is out. This is a YouTube video. Look, I'll hold up today's newspaper. It's September 26, 2025. Now let's see, I'll just have AI edit that and post whenever it goes up. They'll never know. No, it's me. Could an AI do this? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm posting like Zach Braff from Garden State. Anyway, I think CloverPit might be roguelike of the year, y'all. Can I explain what's going on in CloverPit? I'm just gonna do a normal run. The reason I'm gonna do that is because I don't wanna confuse the YouTube audience who might be seeing this for the first time. They're already gonna be a little bit confused, okay? If you haven't seen anybody play this, including me when I played the demo, CloverPit is basically Balatro, okay? Let's start with Balatro. Instead of poker hands, you have a slot machine. Also, you're like in a prison that if you fail, it drops you through a hole in the floor and you die. And we got a bloody drawer, and if you open up the bloody drawer, you may find like an arm in there or something that you can then put on your slot machine that makes it a little harder to achieve your goals, but may also, the streets are hypothesizing, may also contribute if you get enough body parts on your slot machine to some kind of like meta progression or something. Who knows, man? Point of the game, you got to get enough money within 3 rounds to pay off your debt. If you do that, you're rewarded with more debt that you then have to pay off. Eventually, you quote unquote win if you can unlock the key. The key will then unlock a drawer. What happens when you get all 4 drawers unlocked? If we play our cards right, maybe we'll find out in this very episode. So how do you do it? It seems like it's RNG. Well, there's a lot of RNG. This shows you your odds of spinning a symbol, how much a symbol is worth. This shows you how much you multiply the value of the symbol by, I think, or something like that, based on how many, based on the pattern that you get. So you got your lines, you got your verts, you got your diagonals, you got your jackpots, you got your above triangle, your below triangle, etc., etc. You can augment your luck by getting some relics. Hang on, wait a minute, this seems interesting. First relic I'm gonna buy is pay 2 tokens to get 4 tokens, or 2 tickets to get 4 tickets. That seems awesome. That seems like a great choice. Naughty Dealer is kind of interesting. Plus 5% chance for the token modifier to be applied to any symbol. Rises by 1 every time you trigger 5+ patterns during the spin. So you get interest based on how much you've deposited, kind of like, I guess, teamfight tactics versus how much you've saved. If we were to, I've never done an interest build, and I played this on stream for 5 hours today. Maybe we should give it a try, man. That could be interesting. So usually you deposit until you get to the point where it has the slot machine symbol on it, because you need that money to then go in to give you maximum number of spins. So then you just spin the slot machine, bro. But it's not just gambling. There's variance obviously involved, but it's not just gambling. Oh, that's huge. And we got the token. The token gives us as much as we're earning in interest. We're not earning a lot in interest yet, but there's a lot of relics that can augment the interest that you receive. So there's maybe an interest build could have some stuff. It's a great mix, I'll tell you. So far, it's I'm not bored with it, even though I played it all stream today. And it's a great mix of like roguelike, like I just want to knock out a run, but also like what the heck is going on type stuff as well. Like sometimes they rattle the cage on you a little bit, as you'll see. Anyway, 1 second here. I want to deposit as much as I can while still getting as many spins as possible, because I want my interest to be as high as possible, because this guy, every time we get a token modified symbol that scores, it's a little complicated sometimes, he's going to give us our interest. So we'll get 4 every time we score a token modified symbol. Now, do we want diamonds that are... I think I'd like to get diamonds that have the golden modifier as well. Golden means the symbols are worth more over time. So the earlier you can get something like that, the better off you're going to be. So again, the only other thing you need to know, unless something changes it, that's huge. Unless something changes it, you only need to get... you only have 3 rounds to get to the quota of how much debt you need to pay back. Or how much you need to pay back your debt, I should say. Are you only getting half your interest? Wait a second here. Okay, just relax, bro. I literally have enough to clear you right now. Token symbol earns you half of your current interest. Okay, my bad, y'all. I think, if possible, we're earning 5 interest. I think we should go for 1 more round. You can actually like just deposit early and get more rewards, but This gives us a chance to farm up a little extra money, which could give us a kickstart on our next one. And also, I think if you have, like, we have the chance to spawn gold and diamonds. If gold and diamonds score, they make diamonds worth more forever on this run. So, you know, to some extent, you're kind of hoping that you can get that number up as quickly as possible. But anyway, okay, so there, first ante done. We didn't die on the first ante. That happened to me a lot on stream today. So we made some progress. Let's see what we got here. By the way, the cost to play the slot machine increases after every deadline. Yeah, I know. I know I've been playing for hours, man. Let's see what they got for us on the tele. Don't worry about all this, okay? We'll get to that when we get to that. See what they got for us on the telephone. Triple the value of the 7. Add the obsessive trait to a random lucky charm you have equipped. Every last pattern triggers one more time. Triggering a pattern extra times can be really valuable for us because we have things that give us value on every trigger. Like gold gets incremented every trigger, like if your golden modifier, and the token modifier, so we'd earn more interest. So I think we go, boom, looking for this. We go straight in with that. The diamond, golden diamond. Holy cow. And then, let's take a look at these. Lemons manifest more often for the rest of the deadline. Clovers and bells increase the more tickets you spend. At the end of every deadline, earn a ticket for every 3 tickets you own. I gotta be honest, none of these are really impressing me. Free skull. Treasures can have the golden modifier. If you score one pattern of 4+ symbols, diamonds and treasures have their values increased. Now that's interesting. I don't think I really want to put another corpse piece out here because it's going to make it really hard to hit the ante, to be honest. I'm going to try to raise... Oh, I have to wait. Fair enough. Deposit 2 on that. Give me 7 spins. Huge. Huge, huge. Look at that. We got double the half interest. We got full interest. So we'll be looking for a way probably to make it so that we can get more diamonds to appear on the board. Which, I mean, that's not really correct verbiage. We're looking to find a way to make it so diamonds are more likely to appear. Because just because they're more likely to appear doesn't mean more are going to appear on the board. But anyway, the other thing we want to do is make sure that we can actually get to... We need 130... We need 107. We're generating 6 interest, so we need like 83 or something like that. We need 83. No, that doesn't. No, you've done it so right. You need 95. Let me get. This doesn't help us immediately though. I'm still gonna take it. I'm gonna take it, and then I'm just gonna put this in the devs' hands, man. How about you give me some good rolls? I would settle for rolls that just, okay, the diamonds are very nice for us. I would settle for some rolls that just give us, like, some interest. Dude, the golden diamonds are gonna save us. The golden diamonds are saving us. That okay, we can't really rely on getting diamonds this often, this early, unless you can, because it works every time. Okay, wait, that actually got us there? That's a crazy roll, I'm just gonna say that. That's a crazy roll. And I'll tell you straight up, I think on this one, I think we genuinely want to deposit early because I think we want more tickets so that these tickets can help us build out our relic loadout a little bit. I think they're called charms in this game, but you get the idea. Now we need an extra, like, 500. That's going to be kind of tough. Let's see what we got here. Bells can have the ticket modifier. I've never seen that one before. Patterns multiplier goes +1 for every ticket you have. Whenever you see a pattern with 4+ symbols, increases all patterns by their base value until the end of turn. Or just get lucky, man. Let's see. Has the chance to manifest lemons and cherries. That's interesting to a guy like me. Because having the chance to get low-quality stuff will raise the chance to get high-quality stuff. Like these diamonds, for example. Now, it does... I haven't explained the 666 yet. 666... which we've just created a devious, naughty dealer here. We could throw him away, but I don't really want to. If you spend 666, you lose all the money you've accrued up to that point. So, like, basically, right now we have 25 gold. Let's say on our first spin, we hit a jackpot and got $1 million. If on our next spin, we got 666, we lose it. Because you only bank the money that you earn on the machine when you're finished with the spins that you paid for. It's a core mechanic you kind of need to know. I'm going to take the Luck +7 for the current spin that triggers on random chance. Bells are still pretty common. I'm gonna take this just because I think it'll pay for itself in tickets, but it's something we're gonna be looking to get rid of at some point. Sorry, we only have 6 spins on this one. But the extra interest from the tickets is nice. I forgot that I own you. Sorry, what do? I gotta look at my relics again. You make diamonds and treasure chests better when we score a big pattern. Okay, that actually is really good. So it's not just about getting 3 in a row. If we could get 4 or 5 in a row or even more, that would be nice. Lucky chili pepper. By the way, you're gonna ask me what luck does, and I'm gonna tell you I do not know. I'm assuming it makes you more likely to roll the same symbol. Maybe it makes you more likely to get higher value symbols as well, but I don't know. The ticket modifier, and it scored twice. We got 2 tickets. It's already paid for itself. It's already paid for itself. Okay. We wanted. Well, you know what? I think we actually want to re-roll. It's pretty cheap, and we want to get relics that work with what we're trying to do. Keeps the chance of manifesting the most valuable symbol to 0. So I think the idea here is the most valuable, it would make diamonds go to 0, which we don't want. But if we wanted lower quality stuff, getting high quality stuff to never show up would obviously proportionally be good for us. But let me see, 5 of 7 here. I think for sure we want to deposit up to the cap, which is that. Now every time we score a token, we'll get 15 gold, which is still pretty significant, I think. I think we also want, I mean, for right now, having this active item, which makes it so bells appear more often after we press the button, which also makes it so that the bells that appear more often are also going to be likely to have the ticket modifier. We could be farming tickets off of this, man. Give me 7 spins, hit the button. This will make bells more common. We really want diamonds, but I could live with bells for now if you want to give me some good bells. I mean, I'll take diamonds as a consolation prize, don't get me wrong. You know what I like about the game a lot, really, is it just has a really, like, tactile nature to it. Everything's got a sound effect that's, like, bit crushed. It feels good to click your mouse on something. Like, it feels chunky, even though you're not obviously, like, pulling it IRL. You get the idea. What are we on for tickets? It was 7 tickets already? And we got a chili pepper play? Oh my god, we're gonna be feasting, man. We're gonna be feasting. Oh my god! And we got the naughty banker. So that was a good amount of money. We now have 21 tickets. Wasn't one of these, I thought one of these gave you a benefit, like the more tickets you had or something, but maybe that was something we had last time. So I'm gonna deposit up, this is our flow. I'm gonna deposit up to the cap. We're definitely going to make it. I think we should keep rolling, though, because we can farm even more tickets off of it. The only thing, I don't want to roll for 24. How much interest are we getting? Because we could roll 1 time. Probably. No, save it. You get take your free reroll. Dude, because we want as many spins of the clover as we can get. Or of the bells. Because we're printing tickets off with it. Like, this is insane, man. We got like 5 tickets just on that one. Oh, that one was looking good too. Oh my god. And it's gonna, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! We're at 33, I didn't think you could farm this many tickets. Now tickets at some point are gonna have diminishing returns because you only have so much space on the board, but like, I mean, even if we sold all the stuff that allowed us to get this many tickets and just kept the tickets, like that's pretty good, bro. 39 tickets is more tickets than I've ever had. There's also some, like, relics that give you a payoff for, like, in multiplier. Like this one. Patterns +1 for every 15 tickets you own. I mean, that seems awesome, man. I would absolutely take that. And what else you got for me? 5 tickets, restore all charges on charms triggered by the red button. That's obviously what we're going to do, because it charges this up immediately instead of having to wait another however many rounds. You're giving +2. If we could just farm tickets, you're going to make our patterns multiplier huge, which is going to drastically increase our score, man. Now, we could deposit a little bit more. Not much, but a little bit more. What's our interest rate now? 52. So every time we get a token scored, it's 26. We're getting to the point, that's like 1% of our debt. We're getting to the point where maybe that's starting to feel a little sellable for us, but let's see. I also, when I play these games, I'm kind of like an if it ain't broke, don't fix it sort of guy. So if things are working, I'm loath to expend the mental energy to evaluate like how we could optimize it, which usually leads to like being outscaled eventually. But I'm not saying it's the right way to play them. It's just the way I'm doing it. Okay, so what are we doing now? What are we doing on tickets? 50 tickets. Every 15 tickets increases the pattern multiplier. We still love to see diamonds. I think diamonds is like our long-term score play. So the more golden diamonds we get, the better. We're probably over the cap already, but I think you still want to keep huge. You still want to keep rolling well, yeah, I guess it's a slot machine. Yeah, you want to keep rolling to get as many bells as possible, to get as many tickets as possible, because the tickets allow your pattern multiplier to go as high as possible, which eventually allows your score to get as high as possible. It's just that simple. Like, we could finish early and get 8 extra tickets, but we're going to get way more than 8 extra tickets, not to mention the money, by actually playing it out. But for now, we should enjoy the fruits of our labor by getting as much as we could possibly get on interest. So now we're getting 75 every time we score a token, which would be kind of crazy. Plus, I feel like we could easily justify like some rerolls now. When you see a 666 gain 3 free restocks, but it also gives you symbols multiplier +1, which would basically double the value of our symbols. Triggers randomly. All symbols not inside a pattern will get rerolled. Good symbols can have the chain modifier, which scales the pattern mults. Symbols multiplier +2 for every free restock you own right now. I think this is important. The chain modifier is really important for us, and the token modifier is not really relevant. I'm going to put you away in the drawer. Save you for later just in case. I'm going to buy the crystal sphere. Yeah, I think this is the play. The interest was not like a long-term solution. It did really well in the short term, though. It'd be nice to get some extra capacity, too, which is a thing that can happen, but... How we doing on... Okay, we got a ways to go before our button is ready to press again. We do also have some space incoming as well, now that I think about it, because we have, the chili pepper, like, deprecates after it's used a certain amount of times. See, any game that gets you talking like that is a good game, man. And look at the tickets are printing. The tickets are printing like crazy. I think it only works like 9 times. I like this like bifurcated strategy we have. Diamonds for score and bells for tickets. It never stops working, man. Mark Zuckerberg. Sorry, every once in a while in these games you just gotta start saying some stuff. You know how it is. I mean, we've cleared it easily. What do the more rounds we spin, the faster we charge up our bell button. By the way, hitting a 666 here, it wouldn't be ideal, but it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. You only lose the money you've earned on the machine so far, and we've already cleared the debt threshold, so we don't even care, man. We don't even care. Holy cow, what an incredible roll. Because every time that ace goes off, it makes bells better, right? And it makes diamonds better. It's scaling our diamonds like crazy. And our treasure chests. But mostly we care about the diamonds. All right, now how do you scale from here? It's a great question, but I don't know the answer because I don't know that much about CloverPit so far. I just started playing it again today. So to be honest, I don't know. I know we got extra charm space though. I could bring the naughty banker back out. I don't know. He knows what he did. Huge, 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 huge. That scaled our diamonds even more. All right, now they're gonna try to freak you out. They're gonna be like, if you don't deposit, you're gonna die. Okay, buddy, literally, it's the 1st of the month, okay? Get paid. You don't have to sweat it. You don't have to sweat it. Let me see what you got. Red button makes 7s appear more often. We don't really care about that. If only one pattern shows, make it the most valid symbol. I don't think we need that. Immediately restore all charges on equipped button. We could buy that later. 5% chance for battery to be applied to any symbol. Decrease by 1 at the end of every round. Discard at 0. I mean, we could get a lot of plays out of these bells. The thing is, actually, that might be sick. But I'd also love to get one more. I'd love to buy both of these. No, because you don't take up space. I'd love to just have you on the board. Let me think about this. Cherries appear more often. Treasures appear more often. Lucky charms are discounted by 2. We have so many. I'm going to reroll. That's not good enough. Double the value of diamonds. Double the value of diamonds. We're loving life, man. Okay. And then not discount. Deposit up to the cap. What do we need? 56. There you go. We should. It would be nice to have the button charged up immediately, but I don't think it works for what we're trying to do. You gotta just give it. Be patient, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Not even sweating it. Gotta get it out of your system. Get it out of your system when I got 0 invested in you anyway. The machine's getting hot. Okay, so they're literally there. We got 2,400 just off of one spin, and that wasn't even a particularly impressive setup. There's some more tickets for us as well. Don't even care. Because now this is where things are gonna get real, bro. Because that thing's now fully charged, which means we can press the button. If you give me a second, we do want to deposit until 56, right? Yeah. And then you'll go 7 spins mode. Then you'll press the button, making bells appear more often. We're gonna get, in my opinion, we're gonna get a staggering amount of support here, especially in the ticket category. 180 is not really what I was looking for. That's fine. Can I see some battery symbols, please? I guess I got too many different strategies because I'm putting too many different modifiers on my symbols. They can't all appear at the same time. Maybe we shouldn't be going. Maybe we shouldn't be going battery mode. But that one has an expiration date anyway. So what do we care? They're trolling? They're trolling with this one. 500? Oh my god, we might not make it. That seems impossible. How could that be true? How could we not be making it? It's 300 to... Oh, guys, we're gonna lose. You gotta go. Get shredded? Purchase you... allows us to get more charges faster. I mean, we don't really want to be generating this many bells when bells are worth so little, but I can't stop myself from pushing the button again. What diamonds are at 11.4? Nah, screw it. We go for a jackpot. In this house, we go for a jackpot. Push the button. We're going to want as much interest as possible, too, unfortunately. 7 spins. Push the button. Look at the wall. What are we cooking up here? 50% chance of bells. You're trolling. You're trolling. Guys, I've generated too many tickets. I haven't generated enough actual points. I'm gonna need a bell jackpot. I'm gonna need a bell. I don't even think a bell jackpot would do it. A single line of diamonds? What are diamonds? 9.3. That's horrible. Please tell me somehow this is incredible. That's not incredible, bro. That's not incredible. Then that's not enough diamonds. Okay, I've done it to myself, and that's the worst part. I have gotten an achievement for obtaining 100 Clover tickets, though, which is what I was going for the whole time. They're gonna kill me, and I deserve to die. That being said, what I'm gonna do to counter that is just hold R to restart the run. How do you feel about that? And you know what? Let's call it here. I didn't realize we were 24 minutes in because I was having such a good time. We'll be back with another one tomorrow. That's a nice little primer on CloverPit. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more. We're going to be playing a lot of CloverPit. And don't worry about what's in this drawer. Also, check out the game for yourself. I think it's like $8 on Steam right now. It's unbelievably good. It's in the game of the year conversation for a fellow like me. I'm not necessarily a normal fellow, but it's in the conversation for a fellow like me. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Good night, y'all.